Hey, what's up, everybody? Mr. Palmer here. Today, I want to talk to you about how to create the pair cam. If you click on that assignment here, same as the last time, except now we're going to be um, using this drawing. All right, you're going to use the same nominal uh, diameter that you used last time. So go ahead and get Onshape open. Once it's open, we're going to click on New Part. Do a new sketch on the front and rotate it around. At least I do. I don't like drawing in isometric mode. Then you're going to do a circle. Dimension that circle to be your nominal diameter. For me, it was 4. Yours is not. So pick whatever yours is. And we're going to then put a point on here. I'm going to just hover over this midpoint so it knows that I'm trying to make a point in line with that. And you can see that vertical constraint. It's very small, but it pops up just to the right of my cursor when I do that. And that's what I'm looking for. Now, if I didn't have that, if I needed to do that later, that's right here, the vertical constraint. You just pick those 2 points, and that will put that in. But the faster way is just, if you know you want it there, then before you click, just hover over, and it's going to assume that you want that in a vertical alignment, which we do. All right, now how high up should that be? Well, that's that center point, and that's going to be half the diameter. The diameter was 4 for me. All right, so for you, it's going to be half of whatever you used. So when I dimension that, you don't even have to do the math if you don't want to. This should do it. If you do your diameter divided by 2, that's where we end up there, which makes sense. Then I'm going to have another, just thinking here, all right, greatest radial dimension. That has to do with the moment of travel, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. This radius here, though, we have to do 1/4 of the diameter of our circle. So if I'm going to do another circle, I'm then going to dimension that to be whatever your nominal diameter is divided by 4. That's going to get that pretty good, right? 1/4, half. Yeah, that looks good. I'm going to do one more here, half the diameter, or half the nominal diameter. I just want to make sure of something. Which is going to be, if I do this, are we doing this at 2? So actually, you are going to need to do that. So let me just backtrack there and just show you. Now, finally, I'm going to do a circle here, right in the center, and I'm going to dimension that to, what was it, half the nominal diameter. So in my case, 2. In your case, something else. And then we can see our pair cam taking shape here. Ooh, excuse me, that's digital electronics. All right, now I want to trim this out, and I think what I'm going to do is do a line tangent and a line tangent, see how that looks. So I'm just going to do a line here, any old line. Make sure you're not highlighting anything. That's going to add some constraints that you don't want, so no gold. We don't want any gold at this point. Then I'm going to click on tangent here, this line to that circle, and this line to this inner circle. I like the way that looks, so I'm going to do that again on the other side. I think this will work. And then I just want to trim out, so I'm going to use my trim tool to get rid of the parts I do not want. Getting a little error there. I'm not sure if this is going to work. No, I have an error. So I'm going to back up and let's see when that turned. Oh boy. So don't do what I did. And I'm going to pause this video. All right, so I don't know what happened there, but I'm going to trim this out. And just be careful what you're trimming out, I guess. We do want to zoom in and get that little piece there. And if there's a little piece here, there should be, right? Because it's tangent. And then I kind of want to get rid of this, but it gave me an error last time. Let me see what happened. That's good. I'm going to get rid of this here. I'm going to get rid of that. Nope, didn't like that. So I'm going to back up off that and leave that alone. I'm going to trim this part out though. And see if there's anything else I can trim out without it erroring. Yep, that's good. And then you know what? It probably doesn't want me to get rid of this because there's some tangent stuff to it. So I'm going to leave that alone. I think that should do it. Might be a little harder to select. We have two areas to select when we extrude it, but it's better than having an error. So we'll extrude that and that. And then I know it says 3/16 inch thickness. I don't know, those just look so thin to me. It really doesn't bother me if you want to make it a little thicker. But yeah, that's how you do the pair cam. That's obviously not the whole thing. Pun intended, right? You got to put the hole in it. So, yeah, put the hole in it and you're good. All right, I hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching. Hang in there, and we'll see you soon.